Hey guys, so today is going to be an update on how my skin is looking since I started doing the organic apple cider vinegar, and this is my first update. I think it's about 5 or 6 days since I filmed my first one, so I thought I'd show you guys the difference. I have been noticing a change in my skin. It happened probably even the next day I started noticing the redness going down. I'm like, what is this voodoo magic? What is happening? So I literally just woke up. I haven't showered, I haven't washed my face, I haven't done anything, so I just wanted to show you my face untouched. And so I still have some of this red pigmentation that was there, but look at the overall cheek. Look how much less red that is. So I'm hoping once this continues to fade, that overall I'll have so much less redness. And same here on this side, I do have a little bit of redness here, but overall I think it's going down. It's less red through here. The tip of my nose always stays pretty red, but I'm happy with the progress right there. I did have a tiny little breakout there, but not a huge amount that I'm stressing over, you know? I'm really happy with how it's looking so far. So, I mean, overall, I feel besides my nose from far away, yeah, you can see a little bit, but it wouldn't be in your face, ha, you know? I'm turning towards the light so you guys can see it. There's not any lights on. I just wanted to do it in natural lighting. So this is how it's looking. So I will check back with you guys in another couple days and show you how it's looking. Good morning, guys. So today is May 3rd. So it's been about 2 weeks since I've been really going on the apple cider vinegar, and it has been about a week and a half since I posted my video because there was a little lag time between my filming and my posting. So I just wanted to give you guys a little visual update today and talk about some of the changes I'm noticing in my skin. First off, I did have my period last week, so I did have a breakout, so it did not prevent hormonal breakouts. That was kind of sad. So I got one right here, and I got a huge one on my chin. And the unfortunate thing is that I feel like it's scarring. So I've been putting vitamin C on it, but if there's something else you guys know of that can help with this acne scar, I'm just seriously, I didn't do anything with it. It was one of those that wasn't brought up to the surface, like a cystic acne more. And now I'm are you kidding me? It's just scarring right there. And I mean, it's not that big a deal, but it just kind of sucks because I'm working so hard to get my skin cleared up. But overall, it wasn't a horrible breakout. I mostly just broke out right here and then right there. And I had a tiny one over here. So overall, it wasn't a huge breakout. It was something I could definitely just control with my makeup. You couldn't really tell too much. But the things that I'm noticing, I'd say now, is the more that my face clears up through here, is I'm actually starting to see my pores, which, I mean, people are like, oh, I don't want to see pores, but my skin was always so textured right here that you couldn't see my pores because this was all raised and bumpy. So for me, seeing pores is a good thing because it means I'm seeing my actual skin and not just the bumpiness from my rosacea. So that is really interesting to me to actually start to see my pores. This is a chickenpox scar, but look at right here on my nose, how much less red that is. Typically all right here is way more red. I never get the redness out of the tip of my nose. I don't know why. Even when I use the greatest things I've ever used, it never comes out of this tip. And that's the one spot I wish would come out of. But overall, you know, I do have these little bits that are healing with redness, but okay, there's a straight view of the sun. I'm trying to just use my natural lighting here with the big window. I do feel the redness has come down. The other day I was sitting in a chair and I asked my husband, we were just watching a show, how does my makeup look? Or I said, how does my face look? He's like, it looks good. I said, I'm not wearing makeup. And he's like, really? So he was actually surprised that it kind of looked like my makeup, you know, at the end of the day normally does, where it's kind of worn down a little. But I didn't have any makeup. I had taken it off before he'd gotten home, and he was surprised. He's like, wow, your skin is looking really good. And I was like, yeah, it is, and I'm so excited about that. So that's where my update is now. So do I feel like the apple cider vinegar is helping? Yes, but what also is helping is I've gotten back to a really good skin routine. So if you guys want to know what products I'm using right now, I did not go and purchase anything, so it wouldn't be anything new. It's just been a mishmash of things that I have, because I had 2 full containers full of skincare when I moved, and I went through, got rid of anything that was expired or acted weird. I mean, if it still seems to be like okay, then I've kept it, but there's some things that are obviously they went bad. And so I've just been trying to use up things I have because I don't want to be wasteful when I know I have good products. So, and I will update you guys probably in another half a week or so and see if we can get these kind of scars faded out a little bit, maybe another week, and then I will update you guys for my thoughts for the first few weeks, and I will post this and you guys can see it. Alright guys, so it's been about a month since I started my apple cider vinegar journey, so it's time to get my final thoughts. So I'm in my bathroom with my natural lighting, and here is how my skin looks. Now, if you've been watching any of my videos or my makeup videos, you have seen how my skin looks. So I was pretty consistent with taking the apple cider vinegar. I think the most time that I went without taking it was 2 days, and usually that was on a weekend when my kids are home, my husband's home, so I was just out of my routine a little bit. I did notice there were some days that were still more red than others, and I don't know why. There was like some days I'd wake up and my face looked a little more flushed, and then other days I was like, wow, it's looking pretty good. So I feel like there was still a little bit of like unknown factors, which it could have been something I ate, you know, just something else that triggered me, a product, a makeup product that I use. I mean, there's still a lot of unknowns, but I do feel like overall my skin texture has improved as far as like, I'm not seeing as many of the acne rosacea. Anything that's popping up is more typical acne. It's not acne rosacea. Because acne rosacea I get is right here on my cheeks. It's those little bumps and little spots, where the ones I'm getting are like random pimples that are just coming around my face, which I do get occasionally as well. Overall, I feel like it does help, but I obviously don't feel like my redness is gone. Like, I still feel like I have pretty prominent redness in my face. Even though it's improved through here, I still feel like there's redness through here. My face also looks different depending on what I have been doing. So I have not washed my face this morning. I just woke up. So this is typically the best my face looks is when it's been untouched, unmakeuped, nothing. Because once I take a shower and wash my face and all that, it does tend to go up a little bit pinker, but I still feel like this is an improvement from what it was before. So overall, I do think it helps, but obviously it hasn't completely taken away my acne, and I did start to add in a little bit more acne products in my skincare routine to try to combat that. So I'm trying to use these two things together, like internally, externally, to find the perfect match. And because my skin is oily now, I've had to completely kind of redo what I've been doing. And there are some products that I used before that I did not like that I'm using now. So it's really weird how my skin has changed. But I'm trying to get this down to like actual science, I guess. And then I'm gonna let you guys know and do an updated skincare routine and talk about how my skin has changed since I moved to the South, and the products that I didn't use and the products that I've changed my mind about. That's the thing with skincare, is it's just so different for different people, and obviously it was different for me for different climates, which is also very unusual, something I never imagined would happen. So a few things about apple cider vinegar as I was drinking it. I did watch a few more videos, and I was realizing how much more important it was to like rinse my teeth and use a straw. And so I wanted to make sure I mentioned that, is I want to emphasize how important that is, because because it's so acidic, there is more a risk of damaging your enamel. And obviously that's something that I wouldn't want to do. Honestly, to balance the health benefits, my skin and my teeth, I would ultimately like to just drink it a couple times a week and hope that it could help maintain my skin, versus I think drinking it every day, I don't know, long term, I don't know if that's going to be the best choice for my teeth, but I have been using a straw and trying to rinse my mouth out so the acid doesn't stay in my teeth. So it's just going to be one of those things where I'm just going to try to see how it goes. Maybe start off, you know, like I've been doing every day mostly, and then maybe just try it a couple times a week just to help keep the inflammation down, things like that, more like maintenance. So that's kind of my goal. Obviously, I wish that it took all the redness out, but I still feel like it's improved. I don't feel like I have that drastic, like, it looks like I was sunburned line right here that I used to have. It's much fainter, and I've been working on trying to heal up some of my little acne spots and things like that. So overall, I've been happy with the results. I think that it is worth it, but I just think that I have to keep in mind the balance of my teeth and my skin. So I'm still working on this journey, but I think my next update will probably be more about my skincare routine and that kind of thing. I didn't notice any other ill side effects from the apple cider vinegar. I have been trying naturally to, eat healthy and lose weight, and I feel like I have lost some weight, but I don't have a scale and I haven't measured myself, but I don't know that that was contributing from the apple cider vinegar, but a lot of people said that it's kind of like something that just kind of helps you over the edge. But I have been being very healthy with my eating, and I have been exercising a few times a week. So, I mean, where that's concerned, I really don't know. But all the other benefits that it said, I didn't really notice anything else. But it doesn't mean that it wasn't healthy in some way. It just means that I'm not qualified to recognize it or know what it was doing or not doing. But I didn't notice anything else that was like a deal breaker, like, oh my gosh, I got headaches every day, or I broke out in some weird rash, or, whatever, some other weird side effects. I didn't have any. So that is all. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this update, and it'll be interesting to watch my footage back and see the difference in my skin. I'm filming about the same time of day in the morning in my bathroom with my natural light. The lights are not on because it makes it really yellow in here. So hopefully it's a consistent view so you guys can know if it really helped or not, because sometimes things happen and change so slowly that we don't notice it, and then when you look back, you're like, wow, it really did help more than I thought. So I'm hoping that's the case. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.